One.
Go.
All right. Hello.
Darkness, my
And
old
welcome to
friends.
the Weary Travelers.
I hate myself.
Come on in, take a seat, pick up your boots, and get ready for a wild adventure.
Picking dice. Look at me.
All right. So, last session was a little short. We also weren't on Twitch, so we may have to fill a couple people in, so that way, you know what happened. As a matter of fact, we're gonna have a repeat offender go on. Fee, tell us what happened last week.
So I got so in the real world, I got my brain back for the most part, which was really great because I was dead or I'm still dead. I'm not sure. The smaller one with the staff, I think, has that information. But and then in another world, which what I thought was in my mind, still pretty sure it's in my mind. Met with this asshole who has my soul now, apparently. And he made me swear fealty to him. And I don't know if you ever had your soul abducted from you forcibly. It hurts really bad. So I'm kind of have like an oath with the demon now. We'll see how that pans out. But the gang seems good. You know, it's a desert, so it's something. But that's where I'm at right now. It's been a wild time. I died, I think. Not dead anymore. And yeah, that's all Fee's got.
All right, and let's have Aberdeen tell us what happened outside of the this realm.
Honestly, not a lot. A lot of bickering with this new druid who seems to think that because she can talk to plants, she has some level of importance here.
Hey, Abby, you talking about that girl you like again?
No, absolutely not. You know, then a little bit of taking the piss out of her, and that's about it. I think it's time to get Grim back behind that wheel and take off.
All right, so last we left off, Sagrathun and the druid have gone inside the captain's quarters, and before we go in there, we are going to have a little bit of dialogue between the group outside. And from what everyone can see, the gnome that had gotten off of the boat a couple hours ago has gotten back on, or is starting to get back on. He's struggling to get back on the boat.
I'll help him up.
All right, he's like, thank you.
Welcome back. I appreciate your change of heart.
I would like it to be on the record that anytime Grimsby goes out onto the sand, he immediately climbs on Mikas's back and rides him, kind of like a girlfriend does at a concert, to be able to see everything closer.
Okay.
And I'd like to say that every time it happens, Mikas doesn't like it, but he knows for Grim's safety and the safety of everyone, it's the right move to just shut up.
Okay.
And make us pick up your feet a little bit. You're kind of starting to sink into the sand.
My feet only go up so high. That's sad. All right, what do you want from me?
And you guys see the gnome getting back on the boat. Once you guys get to the boat, specifically, it's Tania's dad.
Hey, he's not a coward.
Hey, Papania, you decided to join us again. How's it going, buddy?
I didn't decide to do this for no reason. I need to get Cakes back.
Yeah, I'm not sure how. Go ahead, Grim.
Oh no, I mean, I was gonna say, well, yeah, you know, the bad guys have her right now, and it's kind of a really messed up situation. Make us the goddamn sand is getting on me again.
Stop moving your bird legs in my face, all right? There's only so much I can take.
But make us, I like swinging my legs when I'm up high.
have to swing your legs right off my shoulders. All right, yeah, you want to be happy in the sand, or do you want to just keep to yourself and let me steer? All right, let me steer. Yeah, right back at you.
All right. And,
have you got any? I wanted to say something else to him. Have you got any idea, like, of where she might go? Did she ever say anything about when she was working with them folks? Anything you can go off of, any kind of lead?
She didn't really give me much information. Since the split, she just kind of told me to stay in my my lab and just do what I was doing. Apparently, I wasn't good enough to be an adventurer anymore. I was too volatile.
Volatile. What, have you got any valuable skills that might be beneficial to us out here in the ways?
You have any vials?
Not on me.
Give me 1 second. He walks over to the bag that he left sitting there, pulls out vials of liquid, and he goes, "This one here, it goes into this one here, makes a big boom."
Oh, I like you.
You remember when I was in my shop and you guys stopped by and there was that big explosion?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was playing with fire
Ooh.
liquids.
All right. Well, if we need to take care of a lot, then I'll call on you. Thank you.
Sounds good. Do you have anywhere down in the hole that I can just go and contemplate life?
Yeah, there's a couple of open bunks down there. Not the most privacy, as I think most of the rooms are shared, but mostly haven't looked that thoroughly yet. We all bunked up together, so.
All right, I'm gonna head down. He heads down. We're gonna go into the captain's quarters where 𝐷𝚔𝚘 is talking to the druid.
All right, look, again, I said I'm sorry that the blue guy is a prick. You don't have to throw things. But can we get back to the topic at hand?
What? I have half a mind to just leave.
Okay. Where do we need to go? We'll take you where you want to go first, and then you help us wherever we need to go.
So, let's see. She sits down and she begins to reach through her bag and she grabs a scroll and she hands it over to 𝐷𝚔𝚘 and says, "This is where we need to go." As 𝐷𝚔𝚘 opens it up, he sees essentially a huge map with a lot of brown on it and a couple of markers of where there are cities that he can see. In the direct middle, he sees one that has a sprouting tree, and she points at the map and says, "That's where we need to go."
The giant tree?
Yes, the giant tree. That's where the druidic parliament is.
Well, one would assume, yeah.
This is where I need to go. I was ordered to bring some people strong enough to handle whatever's happening, because right now, the Oracle is going crazy, and we don't know what to do.
Like violent crazy, or
like end of the world prophecies crazy.
So drawing funky drawings on the wall with questionable material crazy. Okay, with her blood. It's better than what I was thinking. Yeah. Again, where are we on this map as to the tree?
She points directly down, and down to one of the cities, or one of the little markers on the map in which is a coin, and she points there and says, "That's where Windbreak used to be. Or at least that's where it is now."
Okay. Alrighty. Give me. He looks at his wrist, even though there's no watch there.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a few minutes just to make sure my crew doesn't try to mutiny again.
Mm-hmm.
And
one thing that you notice about this is the brown sand in which the map shows is surrounded in black around the sand.
Oh,
or
okay.
around where the cities are.
Is this like is this space?
No,
Wow.
that's uncharted lands that people are not supposed to go to. As far as I know, no one's ever come back.
That's why it's black. No one's seen it. Okay. Anyway, he rolls up the scroll. He opens the door, offers her out. You know, like, just go make yourself comfortable, and we'll probably take off shortly if the blue guy doesn't try to kill me again. You know.
Right. And she steps out. She begins to walk down. She turns back to you. Is there rooms that I can bunk in?
Downstairs.
All right, I'm gonna go find one.
Nathan has no idea if there's a room downstairs because he hasn't been below the ship.
She proceeds to go down to the bottom, or go into the hole, and you guys have a couple of minutes before you guys decide to leave. What are you guys gonna do?
𝐵𝚔𝚘 walks out, kind of wipes some sweat off of his forehead as if he has like a big headache. And he kind of looks around to see where all of the his pals are.
𝐵𝚔𝚘 would just like walk out and see just Grimsby kind of just be like, alrighty guys, so we got to do a couple things here and there. So we got to turn this entire ship, we got to turn it bright purple, and then we got to paint on the side of the ship the SS Marigold, and also we got to.
At this point, he's still on my shoulders, and I fully get him off onto the ship's hull. I'm just like, done.
Grim falls on his back but keeps talking like as if nothing happened.
I walk away and I go find some ale.
And Abby, has anybody checked to see if this thing still works?
No, I think I can go do that right now.
Right.
First, Seg,
Yeah.
you think she's got any kind of like use to us or what?
Yeah, and 𝐵𝚔𝚘 pulls out the map. So we're here. This, would be windbreak. And we have to go take her over to this tree right here. Don't ask me why there's a tree in the giant desert. But I know it's not right on the plan, but if you think about it, there's life there. There's chances to restock on things, and maybe Druid Grove might be good and not want to kill us right away.
Have we got a lead on anything that takes us closer to Dante? I don't think we do we?
We could probably find it in the grove. At least there's water there, right? There's no water around here.
I've never seen this map before. Like, about how far does that look?
Well,
So on the map, it easily looks like it's gonna take about a week of moving with the boat.
oh wow, that's
All
wow. This
Jesus,
map is
holy shit.
this map scale is. You see that tiny little dot that says 1 mile? Wow, that's a big map.
All right. Well, I think we should probably get out of here then, right?
Yeah,
Hey,
is everyone
Grim,
on the
you wanna-
boat? No one had to go pee.
You guys turn around and you see if anybody Grimsby was separate conversation others. Also while Abby's over there checking to make sure that the ship is working, does anybody want to come with me to go check out the rubble of this leftover city? Really want to make sure that
Wait.
that horrible piece of shit dead is dead. I want to make sure. I want to find his body. And if there's any usables around, why not?
You had all the time in the world to go do that, and you choose now when we're leaving.
Hey, you guys are having your conversation while I'm having this conversation.
You've been fooling around on my shoulders all day long, sticking your nails up my nose, and now you want to go fucking explore? Really?
Hey, well, I forget things, all right? You know this, Mikus.
I vote no.
Shove my fist.
Hey, Grim, actually, I could use your little Gond boost that you do. I'm going to go try to investigate how this thing works. So if you want to do your little, I don't know, the useful little shoulder tap thing,
The pat on the back.
join me.
Oh, Grimsby pokes Aberdeen on his weenus and then walks away, giving him
Okay.
guidance.
All right, I'll do an investigation check to
Seraphim
see
follows
how the
Aberdeen.
ship works.
All right, so go
Can I
ahead.
do
Roll.
with advantage since I have Sagathun with me?
Yep.
Yes.
And then can Grim go out and
First roll was a nat 1, so I'm very glad I have you with me.
Blows the ship up. Begin the Dune campaign.
22.
All right, so you initially start looking around, and you start getting really confused, and then like things starting to click. Things start to click. You begin to realize that you go to the top of the front of the ship, and you begin to look at the mechanisms in which this boat works on, and you begin to realize that some of the batteries that are within the ship, or at least on the wheel, are actually burnt out. Specifically, a couple of them that work the thrusters to get it in the air. It looks like with the wild driving that was had from your good pal Grimsby, it exerted too much onto these batteries.
Does it seem like they're like a battery that we can charge up with
No,
like
these ones
magic, or
are-
they need to be replaced?
They need to be replaced specifically because these ones were destroyed.
Okay. And those are the batteries to the lift batteries, right?
Yeah, the lift batteries. But everything else seems to work. The boat will move through the sand. As a matter of fact, it looks like it was made to also move through the sand.
We'll move to the sand.
Hmm.
Jack Sparrow.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
baby.
Hey, Seg, I know you've been experimenting with a lot more different kinds of magic. Do you have anything where you can lift really big stuff, or like push the boat or move it, or like blow a strong breeze on it? By chance?
If you want to give me a week and kill everyone on this boat besides us, I can get you enough people to push the boat.
I was more thinking like something to like get it up so that we can move it forward. It seems actually like if you look down here, it seems like these.
Oh, past that thing that kind of
fold
looks
out.
like a sandwich?
Yeah, I don't know why it does, but it does. Well, it folds out into like the little door, and when we were inside, we saw those like large like wheel type things, sort of like with the tracks on them. I think this thing will drive in the sand.
Like a sand sailor? Like, I think I heard about those in one of those books that I barely read.
Oh yeah, as long as we don't get attacked by giant worms, then I think we'll be okay.
Why would there be giant worms in the desert?
What about the book? Isn't that the book?
Look,
Okay, all right. We read different books about sand boats. Weird that there's so many. I think we should just go. I think I've got a decent grasp of it, and Grim seems to understand the controls. He could teach one of us if we need to take off shifts, because we could probably just keep moving through the night if we can.
this thing sails like a regular boat just in sand, then all we need is just to make sure we're following the wind.
That's
Right.
true. Have you got a grasp on the navigation aspect of it, or you think we should try to work that out?
If I can fiddle with the navigator, I could probably figure out how it works. Shouldn't be that hard. Little common sense, you know.
At this point,
you know,
Marcus stumbles in. I'm kind of drunk. Guys, common sense isn't what got us here. And
Hey.
common sense is gonna listen. You, Seraphim, you gotta step up, because Grimsby looks up to you now. He put us in this situation, so you gotta help get us out of it.
Wait,
Yeah.
so hey, come here real quick, soft hands.
Hey, what's up? I'm here to help.
Yeah. Look at it. Look at this piece. Looks like a sandwich, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah. Go get some food, and don't be here right now.
You know what? You're on thin ice. All right, buddy.
I'm on thin ice.
Abby, you
You
keep
seem
him
to
in
be on
line?
some. You seem to be on some wood right now. It'd be a shame if your hands fell on it.
Why do you think
All
I'm,
right,
why do you think I'm so
all right.
toasty? I don't want to think about such things.
Settle down. We're gonna be together for a long time.
Oh boy!
I
Oh
think-
joy!
Yeah,
Segrathun walks over. I assume it would be above deck to where the navigator is. Like, I assume it's like a compass-looking thing, but bigger.
Yeah, Albert. What are we working on with the navigator? Like navigation gear, or what are we?
So it looks like it's just a wheel, like, and like it literally looks like a pirate ship.
Well, not the steering
Mhm.
thing, the navigator. Like, to know which direction you're going, all that, you know.
Well, it has a mass that you guys can open up.
Can I search the captain's quarters to see if I can find like a sextant or something in there? I don't know how the fuck to use one, but what, investigation again or what?
Yeah.
And then while this is going on, can Grimsby kind of take a peruse through the rubble?
Segrathun,
Yes.
are you helping me with this?
I mean, I'm
Dang,
right next to
asking
you.
after the roll? Wow.
12.
Come on, Cody.
12. So you find some tools that you've never seen before. You can't really discern what is what.
Seg,
you
is
definitely-
this a sexmograph or what is this?
A sexma what?
He's holding up a, he's holding up a compass.
Oh, I know
got
what a
it.
compass.
That-
I know what a
That's a
Damn it.
compass, blue guy. I hate to burst your little reality bubble there.
Hey, that's way more useful than what I was looking for. Okay, perfect. Is this what they look like?
This
I
one
put-
doesn't. So in specific, this one doesn't look like the higher tech compasses that you had in Windbreak. This one literally looks like
There's a needle.
it's a needle, and you have to hold it like specifically straight for it to actually point north.
I just thought they looked like a big shiny pizza. Here, I guess you're the navigator, so.
And
over to Segrathun.
Segrathun takes it. Yeah. Alrighty. This is very old school. He just kind of like awkwardly holds it, like he would like how you hold like a server tray. You know, he just kind of holds it in front of him, and he just looks at the arrow as it wobbles a little bit,
right.
waiting to see which direction the red arrow points.
Once you hold it, where the captain's quarter, which is right underneath the front of the boat, you hold it and it points directly in the direction that the boat is pointing. You guys are facing north.
Wow. All right. And then he looks at the map, like he awkwardly kind of like scrunches up the top of the map so he can like not have it fold on him. You know, when you're trying to keep a piece of paper from unfolding. Okay, we're facing north. This thing, Windbreak was northeast, right? On the map?
It was south of the. It's
Like directly south?
It is directly south of the druid, or the Parliament of Druids.
All right, so we have to.
I'm currently trying to figure out how to take a picture of this specifically to send you.
Just
Give me a moment.
print screen, Control V.
Well, that'll also capture any DM notes that you have on
Yeah,
the screen
that's
as
the
well.
thing.
We'll just
I'm,
full screen it.
So
Do you have the snipping tool?
Give me a second.
I'm gonna pull Aberdeen aside really quick, and I'm gonna put my arm around him. I'm gonna look at him. I don't need this anymore. I don't think. But if you're having some love department issues, your sextograph or whatever that is, you can use this little guy, and I hand him a love potion, a little tiny vial of it, And you know, that's
you, Fee.
keep that
No, wait,
keep
why
that
do-
between.
No,
Don't worry
hang on.
about it. And I
Why
slap
did
her on
you
the
have-
chest and I walk away.
Wait, hang on. No, why did you have this?
My memories are still a little hazy, but if I recall correctly, I was gonna throw it down in front of Cakes and profess my love to her, but and say I didn't need it. But that's not really a thing anymore for me.
Yeah, that didn't go so.
I don't feel not because it's because I'm not alive.
Hmm.
A little different now. You know.
So I guess I will. Hold
That's all yours,
this
champ.
and
You have some problems. I don't want to know about
cherish
it.
this
But shut.
forever.
You never
Fee.
got it from me.
Thank you.
I got it from Ssegrethune.
I believe you.
Yeah. Just if you don't want it, I'll take it.
No. Were you behind me the whole time?
I'm holding the compass.
I thought you walked away to the wheel.
You okay? You don't know what a compass looks like, and now
you can have it back. I was looking for a seismograph, the thing that you use to measure the horizon.
I know you
to
kind
the
of
sun,
have like some weird
and it
tension
tells you
going
which
on with that
direction you're going.
druid girl, but you got to get it off your mind. We're kind of trapped here.
You're
like
right.
I
I am love struck, and that is why I, pretend that I hate her so much. You're very observant, and I respect that about you. And I go find Mikus and start drinking.
And at this point, it's easy to find me because I am fully playing like shanty tunes on my bagpipes in the middle of the opening at the top of the ship.
As soon as I see that, I turn back around and decide that that's not what I want to do anymore.
So Ssegrethune kind of he tries to remember everything he knows about boats, which isn't much. Hey, I can't. I mean, I could still call you Big Bird. More like Dead Bird now. Anyway, you busy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm dead bird, I'm busy. So, why don't you
Big
change
Bird.
your tone? No, yeah, that's what I... No, that's not what I thought.
What?
Huh? Who do you think you're talking to?
Oof.
The big bird in front of me.
I walk away.
I see how it is.
The name's
You don't-
B. I think you would figure that out by now. And I leave. I don't know. Just go to the front of the ship.
All right, and while that's happening, we're gonna go on over to Grimsby, who has been rummaging through the city. Grimsby, I need you to roll an investigation check.
Oh my god, he actually.
Can I give
left
myself
the boat.
guidance?
Yes.
Of course I left the boat. What the fuck? Grimsby.
All right, man.
Okay, and I'm gonna use that guidance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You say investigation. You say.
Yes.
8.
You find like 5 gold pieces and a hand.
Do I recognize the hand?
No. But you
I'm a-
think that because the hand is of paler complexion, you think that it's Ted's.
Okay,
Because it has a couple of stab marks in it.
I'm gonna keep the hand, and I'm also gonna keep like 2 or 3 like really smooth rocks
Mm-hmm.
that I like, and then I'm gonna skip on over to the back to the ship, really happy.
All right.
How long does that take him?
It takes him about 15 minutes to get back to the ship.
Okay. So in that time, Ssegrethune, since Fee kind of walked away, and he honestly didn't know that Grimsby left the boat, he's gonna start fiddling with the wheel.
I mean, I assumed that while you guys were doing all that navigation stuff, that's when Grimsby was doing his thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
oh,
he would
my
be
bad
back
then.
around the time that you guys are done.
Yeah, my bad. All right. Segerthun's fiddling around with the wheel. He's
Hey,
Whoa.
Seggy, oh, come on, buddy. I'm the only one who's really been the one man in this, SS Marigold over here. So
yeah. Last time you touched this thing, it kind of messed with it to where
Hey,
this thing can't fly anymore.
I got us here.
Hey, Captain. You seem to be having a little bit of trouble with leadership because everyone here is either already has or is about to tell you to fuck off. So why don't you check yourself before shit gets worse?
Abby, look what I found.
And
Grimsby holds out the hand that just has stab wounds in it and shows it to Aberdeen.
It's very nice, Grim.
It's his hand, Abby. Don't you recognize it?
What, Ted?
Yes, Ted. He's
Oh
dead.
my God, that's disgusting. Look, Peg, would you let Grim see her, please?
Hey, blue guy, come here real quick.
Yep.
He leans in. You think I actually want to be captain?
I was grilling you because I know you don't.
Yeah,
And you're just walking around yelling at people.
I'm not yelling at people. What? I didn't yell at anyone. When did I yell at people?
He just basically told you to fuck off. You and Mikus were getting into it. The first thing you do is start yelling at Grim when he gets back. Honestly, the only reason I'm still here is because I'm trying to help.
Wait, when did I yell at him? I'm working on the wheel.
Okay, maybe we have different definitions of yelling.
I mean, I raise my voice when he's far away sometimes. I wouldn't say it's yelling, I'm not mad or anything. I'm just... Look, I didn't mean to, hurt your pride or anything when I told that crazy bitch I was the captain. Just
No, that was smart. It was the attitude with, the rest of the crew that are now our only living friends.
I mean, that was just playful banter with soft hands because, he doesn't like wood and he's drunk. But, anyway, Birdbrain, come over here. Yeah, you can help me hear this thing, I guess.
As soon as Segerthun says that, Grimsby finishes nailing the hand onto the wheel, and then he grabs hold of the wheel and is like, all aboard!
All right,
Then we hear
and
this in the background.
I pat Segerthun on the shoulder and walk away.
one more question, guys.
That guy is
before,
so weird.
It's control what to copy what I have on the screen?
Control V.
If you type in the Windows bar, type in snipping tool, and then you can cut out specifically what you want to show.
Yeah, Snipping tool be your best friend.
Yeah, it's much.
Snipping tool is the homie.
Or Windows key Shift S to open it.
That way I can actually get you guys the map.
You think I need a map? Go south. All you need to know. And go south.
Fee, you're holding the map upside down, actually.
I hand the map back.
And before anybody's able to get like a real gauge for where we're going, Grimsby just starts sailing the ship. He starts he unfurls the sails with the buttons that are on the side here, and starts moving.
I leave Segerthun and Grim to be up there, hoping that what Aberdeen thought was constructive criticism works.
And Mikus helps in the only way he knows how.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to...
Is that the Skywalker thing?
You're damn right it is. You're damn right it is.
All right, so you guys. So are you guys ready to try to head out?
Oh yeah, baby.
All right, perfect.
Already
So
sailing.
Grim begins to tinker with the ship. I need you to roll a navigation
And guidance as well.
Yes.
Oh Jesus!
Survival or what? Or is that like more of a
He
intelligence?
has it's an intelligence, and he has proficiency in it.
All right.
Before he rolls a 1.
No, that is going to be a 7.
7. So he is toying with this, and it takes him easily 45 minutes to get the boat started.
You sure you don't want me to help, Birdbrain? I think I could help you a little bit. No?
Oh, sorry, I got distracted. I saw a patch of dirt and it reminded me of cotton candy.
It's all dirt. Well, I mean, it's all sand, but
Oh yeah, that's what I said. What did you say? I said sand the whole time.
look, just get the.
As in the middle of the conversation, Grimsby, not even paying attention, hits his wing on a lever, and the mast begins to open up as the ship sets sail.
Did 𝐶𝚑𝚘 keep note of which button was hit?
It wasn't a button; it was a lever that was.
Or a
that was,
lever, right?
Yeah,
Like-
you saw which lever it was.
Okay,
Grim
thank
didn't
goodness.
realize that his hand touched it.
Oh, you see, I told you, Seggy. I got the ship like the back of my hand. Oh, when did that get on there? That's new. Oh, that's just a little bit left over from breakfast.
As the ship moves, Aberdeen is standing at the front like a carved head on a Viking ship, just like leaning forward, like, yes!
I'm the king of the boat.
The boat retches forward a little bit more as the wind begins to pick up, and you begin to notice that it seems like the boat is kind of like dragging as if it was on land, and then for about 10 minutes it's doing that, and then finally it just seems like it kind of sinks, bounces in the sand that it's on, and proceeds to keep going, as if the buoyancy of the sand underneath had changed.
Okay, that was too much with all the drinking Mikus did. I'm throwing up over the side at this point. My stomach can't handle it.
Hey, somebody get over there to hold his luscious locks back.
I would like to try to use my protective field to to try to get the puke from missing the side of the boat.
All right, you can do it. You see him throwing up, and you go like this, and like the throw up the puke that's about to hit the wall bounces off of the field and hits the sand.
Yes.
And as you're watching it hit the sand, you notice that it actually sinks into the sand.
No one touch the
braids
sand.
is still nice.
Mikus, do not fall over. No one touch the sand.
Can 𝐶𝚑𝚘 do a perception check on the sand to see if it's moving in any way?
Yeah, can I either also do one or
Yeah.
aid him?
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go close the door behind me.
This
Rolling
break
like
has
shit
been brought,
today.
This break has been brought to you by fucking shit rolls, bro. Bro, my
I
first
know,
roll
so
was an
bad.
8.
Okay,
My second roll was a 4. Oh my fuck.
Okay,
12.
Just to fill the curiosity. My dad is currently watching Revenge of the Sith.
Classic.
Loud as fuck.
Best film of our
fucking-
generation.
He's into it.
100%. Best film of our generation, hands down.
Hands down.
But other than
Tune
that,
in for our movie talk next week where we beat Eddie for an hour and a half.
So
With bets.
got a 19.
a 19.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
so
really looking at that sand, you know.
it doesn't look like anything's moving underneath the sand. At least that you can see. You can't really see far out.
I said if the sand was moved.
No, the sand isn't moving, but the only sand that's moving is right by the side of the boat, and the boat is just kind of just going straight through it.
Oh, okay.
Does it look like quicksand?
No, it looks like normal sand from what you can tell. Granted,
They all say.
Aberdeen wouldn't know what quicksand is.
I
Well,
definitely wouldn't have seen it.
well, okay. My assumption is it's either magic or some kind of tech I don't know about. Cause I mean, okay, you know how like when you vibrate sand very quick, it kind of turns kind of like water where things can sink. I thought that was it, but apparently
No, I
it's
didn't know
not.
that.
Oh well, there you go. Fun fact: you learn that. You learn a thing or two when all your parents do is talk about sand. Anyway, but yeah, I have
What-
no idea what's causing that, so
Were they
I
like-
wouldn't go down there.
Wait, were your parents like glass blowers or?
It's more complicated than that, but
Like landscapers? That can be
that's
complicated.
enough about them for right now. It's I've said my 2 words about them for the month. Ugh, and Segrathun's already like very like distraught just thinking about it. But anyway,
Is anyone in the crow's nest?
up there.
I'm currently grabbing the mass at the bottom of the crow's nest.
Oh, we should totally have Grim up there instead of steering. But
Oh yeah, he'd be so much better up there where we can't hear it. Oh god.
Hey, Grim, you've got the sharpest eye of anyone. Would you like to keep a watch now that you've got it going, and me or
Grimsby's
Segrathun will
playing around
will doing the steering?
As Grimsby's playing around with the wheel, he's spinning it a bunch of times and like grabbing it and spinning it a bunch of times. And he's
both like
he's
jump on
singing-
it like no.
He's singing what he thinks are shanty tunes, but he's saying words in random, like he's saying random words in succession.
You gotta do it.
Oh, potato, sandwich, ship, sand rock, hand, head, fuck ass.
Oh
jeez. Shite.
Oh, there goes a
Like,
crate of potatoes.
onto it, make it
Shite, Abby, mama.
I'm just
torture.
full of pride at this
Grim,
point.
there's
I'm
something we
not
need you to do
around
that
the
none of us can do. Grim, there's something we need you to do that none of us are good enough at to do.
What, steering the
Segrathun, like,
ship?
frantically
No,
stops
there's-
the wheel, heavily
Stop
breathing,
it.
Yeah,
visibly
Abby and Segrathun are
purple
like,
and green from like the nausea.
No, we need you to take a
Whoa,
look
it's
out of the crow's nest because obviously, and because you've got the best eyesight out of anyone. I can't see shit. My eyes.
well, what's wrong with you guys? You guys look kind of sickly. Are you guys okay? Do you need to go downstairs and get some?
The only thing Segrathun can see is books. Mikus is drunk. Fee's eyes glow green, and I just don't trust his eyes. I trust most of the rest of them. And I am not used to the sun, whereas I feel like you are the best one for the crow's nest. And you tell us if you see anything moving in the distance, you see any towns or anything. I've got Segrathun here with the seismograph. He's gonna tell us which direction we're going. I can probably take the wheel, or he can, and I can take the seismograph or whatever.
The
At the
compass.
end of the day, Grimsby, just get up
Oh,
to the
yeah,
fucking
that's
thing.
what I meant.
They're gonna have sex with the graph, then we'll all be fine. All right, just hurry. I can't take
Sex,
you anymore. At the
sex
wheel.
with the graph? What's that?
It's
Oh,
gonna
no.
It's gonna get us where
Oh,
we need to
no.
go. I don't know science.
Oh,
So Birdbrain, sex is it's just you can count, right? Count with me. 1,
okay,
2,
okay,
3,
okay,
4,
okay.
5.
Grimsby holds up his other hand.
So what comes after 5?
I don't know.
Sex.
6.
That's what it is. It's a number. The reason it's called a sexograph is because it's got 6 sides on it, and that's what we're leaving it at. And he looks at Aberdeen.
Aberdeen is floored. It's just like just happy, just jaw dropped, like. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's because you've got the 6 directions: north, south, east, west.
I'm
This
confused.
way and that
All
way.
right,
No,
Abby.
so remember.
All right,
That's
Abby,
true.
here you go. And Grimsby pats Abby on the shoulder and uses enhance ability to give him advantage on intelligence checks, and then he climbs up to the bird's nest. Crow's nest.
Once you get to the crow's nest, you notice that there is a telescope that you can use to look out.
So then Grimsby opens up the telescope,
Mm-hmm.
puts an eye to it, and then with thaumaturgy, increases the sound of his voice. So now the sea shanties that he was singing before, which are just nonsense words, can be heard throughout the entire ship. Whereas before it was just him singing them to himself.
Hey, Mikus! He's like yelling from the upper deck with like the wheel. Mikus!
Yeah.
You know some like songs, right?
And cheese and
Anymore, I
dates.
don't. I just are all drowned out by this. This is all I can hear now.
Do you think like over the next couple of nights you could teach him some actual songs?
You know what? I'm gonna try. Oh god, it's gonna be.
Sex and sex and sex and sex
Oh
and
no!
shits
I
and
thought the
ice.
crisis was averted, but it's not. Oh. I
Alright,
thought if I just told him it was a number.
Do you need me to roll a perception check,
Yeah,
Albert?
roll a perception check.
With guidance, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Perception. Oh, and then guidance. 18. Still rolling pretty bad, but a lot better than what I was rolling before.
All right, so you're looking out, and you can see some of the sand in the distance moving, but not in the way like something is in it moving, just like it's moving on its own. Like it seems like natural movement, but not created by something underneath.
Like waves?
Grimsby kind of Grimsby stops his wonderful singing for just a second. Say guys,
Yep.
this weird dirt's kind of weird. It's kind of moving around, kind of like you know when you have a bucket of water and you're moving the bucket around a lot, when you have to run from the well and run up to the house and you spill most of it, but then you still have some of the water in there, and it's kind of making some circles in there from all the water that you spilled.
You mean
over to
ripples?
Segrathun, he doesn't know the word for fucking waves.
I was thinking ripples.
Is it doing this?
Yeah, it's doing that.
I like that. That's probably the most condescending move Aberdeen's made this entire game.
The most expressive he's ever been.
Yeah, the weird
God.
dirt's making weird motions like that. It's kind of weird. And
Alright,
then he goes back
because
to
my
singing.
better judgment.
I look at Segrathun for a second. Hey Grim, you think we could go around? Is all of it, you know, spilling, or is just parts?
DM.
From what you can see, it looks like it's relatively calm. It's just a little bit of movement in the sand, but you can't guarantee what's going to be going on because now that you see that there's movement.
So against his better judgment, Mikus is now climbing up to the crow's nest to meet up with Grim and give him a second opinion. But oh god, it's going to take him a while to get up there. He is not happy about this climb.
Because he is grabbing a whole lot of wood.
More than he's comfortable with.
Oh.
Cancel. All right.
I try to throw my water skin to Mikus, but I feel like he probably doesn't catch it.
Oh, I look at it and then just watch it go by. I don't even make an attempt to grab it.
I'm like, all right, well.
So we got waves in the sand. I don't know why he calls sand dirt. It's like,
yeah, his head has like a built-in like thesaurus or something that it just Like he hops like 2 words over on the page, and like you can tell what he's saying, but
But
I
I get it.
why
It's
he
like
can't.
yeah. So did he say we can go around it?
Didn't seem
This-
like it.
No, it doesn't look like we can go around it, Abby. It looks like it's all this weird dirt, but I mean it doesn't look like it's very bad. It looks kind of peaceful if I'm being honest.
All right, well, just watch out for weird shit like sinkholes or monsters, worms, for example. Anything
Or
coming out of the
Giant
yes.
rocks.
Oh my, that is so much more important than worms. Yeah, watch out for rocks.
God.
Oh, well, that's
kind of like.
it's a good thing we just so happen to be sailing past like these massive rocks that are
No.
just inches away from us.
Grim, the reason you're up there is to- Don't worry, Captain. We'll buff out those scratches.
Don't worry, Captain. We'll buff out those scratches.
Little.
Ow!
You're good.
You're good.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, stop pointing him out, kid. Come on, I'm here to dodge the rocks. When you
Oh, look,
tell
there's a
me
rock
where they
right
are.
there. There's a rock right there. Oh, there's a rock right there.
𝐵thune and Aberdeen, I assume, both simultaneously spin the wheel really hard.
I need you to roll an intelligence check.
Oh, thank God.
And I am just grasping the
just
mask
straight
intelligence?
for dear
Damn it,
life.
with,
I'm halfway
with
up at this
proficiency
point.
or no?
With
With-
advantage.
No, you don't have proficiency. You're still learning.
Yeah, you have
Well, I'm
13.
doing it too. Do I get one?
13. Yeah, go ahead and roll.
All right. Just intelligence or
It's straight intelligence roll for you guys.
Rolling garbage.
24.
All right,
Jesus.
so initially you
Intelligence.
you guys are looking up at Grim, yelling at him and about looking out for rocks, and he's like, "Oh, rocks! There's a rock over there, right there," and he points right in front of the boat. Aberdeen pulls the wheel, but a little too late, and he's about to hit the rock, and then 𝐷𝚑 comes and just starts spinning it faster, and it narrowly misses the rock.
Ah!
And goes and is back on track.
Oh,
It looks like we're clear for the time being.
oh, I thought you said he had the best eyes out of all of us.
Yeah, but he's gonna use his brain to process what he sees, and then his beak
Yeah.
to tell it to
He's
us,
got
and
the
he's got the
worst brain.
worst of both of those on the ship, man.
Can we just have soft hands up there?
Oh
I'm
god.
on my way. I'm like 2/3 of the way up now, but like that last jolt, I don't
was,
even give a shit about
oh, yeah, you
splitters.
get-
I am just hugging the mast at this point.
You guys sent Grimsby up there without telling him anything. Just told him to go look at things, and he's like, okay.
Hey, Fee, why are you just awkwardly standing over there in the corner? Like, Fee?
Yeah, what? Oh, now you know
just-
my name.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
yeah.
I
what
don't
do you
want to
need?
deal with it. Why you literally just awkwardly standing there in the corner? Like,
Oh, you didn't ask me for help before.
I was
Yeah.
trying to.
No, you weren't.
I was
But
trying
it's fine.
to, but
You know, no, dude, totally fine. Totally fine. You know, you acted the way you acted. Totally fine. You know, I just reacted to it. You can't be mad at me for it. But yeah, what do you want?
Wow, getting hot even up here. Wow.
𝐷𝚑 just kind of whispers to Aberdeen.
In character. Oh, what?
𝐷𝚑 just kind of whispers to Aberdeen. I'm starting to think I shouldn't have raised this guy. Can you just hold the wheel steady and move it left or right?
Wait, what? Wait, there's so many more valuable things
Like what?
than the job that we're already doing.
Yeah, I want to go check on the engine, and you kind of can help me with that, because I don't know, we make a good team. He's just holding the wheel straight.
Oh, wait, does Fee still look like an evil zombie?
His eyes stopped having the glow. You do notice that they do have green. They do have green around the iris, like they didn't before. But other than that,
Oh my God, my camera. I lean over and say, why don't we ask him to try to go talk to the crew and get some people on our side, get potentially some food, and then figure out what everyone's roles might be able to be if we have anyone who can perhaps fix up the ship if anything happens, anything of that sort.
As you guys are speaking, a dwarf starts walking up the steps. Oh, you guys know how to drive this thing?
We're trying.
we got that far.
Get out the way!
Yes, we do.
And he
No,
literally pushes both of
absolutely
you
not.
out of the way and grabs the wheel.
I'm gonna stand my ground. This is a stand my ground state.
Go ahead and roll.
I'm an athletics check.
There is
The first
plenty of
time I roll well all night. 18.
There is a lot of food downstairs, by the way. I did create
Oh,
A lot of pies.
a lot
we
of
need
pies.
people
Yeah.
Alright,
Oh,
at this
my-
point, I finally
Alright,
get up to the crow's nest.
so
too.
he rolled a natural 19.
Oh, fuck, man. Okay, all right. What? Wait,
He
who
pushes
are
you
you?
both out of the way and grabs the wheel and says, "This is my job now!" And he takes the wheel.
Oh gosh.
You useless sack of potatoes. And he goes up to the wheel.
Hey, how many captains and navigators do you know that sit behind the helm? All right, there's a. Actually, yeah, no, never. What? Okay, so
There's a rock coming up, and right before Grimsby says anything, the dwarf rolls the wheel and dodges it, grabs it, and turns it back.
Hey,
Hey,
you
good
know,
job, random person.
hey, yeah, what's your name, man?
Don't worry about it. I'll tell you later. I have to focus. And he.
Well, no,
holds
if
onto
you
the
need
wheel.
to pull up a few pages and flip through your papers and
No,
hold
no,
up the
as
screen
you're-
real quick,
as you're-
Mr. Dwarf.
As you're speaking to him, he rolls the wheel again and says, "Not now!" And he holds up to the wheel and proceeds to keep going. Go
And
handle
with that last jolt, it was right at the top of the crow's nest, and now I have flipped over to like a somersault into the bucket next to Grimsby, and then I just flip him off.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that works. Right, Stig, I guess let's go look around. P, what do you think about what we were talking about earlier?
Sounds interesting.
You wanna
I mean,
try to
Mr. Aggressive over here wants to steer the boat. He can steer the boat.
Yeah. You want to help us like kick the engine until it works?
I could kick something. Yeah.
All right. Let's go. 𝐚𝐵𝐿 just kind of like gives a mean look, not a mean look, but like a, geez, man, at the dwarf, and he goes back to where the engine was, or the batteries, you know, that thing.
That man was so strong. What the fuck?
Yeah, he's nothing like soft hands.
Yeah, he has to fight with us if anything happens.
Yeah,
Jesus.
It's like that guy's like a real dwarf. No, I'm kidding. That was, you're right. That was a bit uncalled for. I'm sorry. You were right. I could hold myself back a bit. But anyway, yeah.
It's fine. I'm over it. Yeah, let's I don't know. Let's do the thing.
𝐚𝐵𝐿 immediately just kicks the side of the engine, like not hard, but just like, you know, he's curious if it would work. Just like, ow, wait, ow,
So-
actually.
You kick the engine, and it doesn't really. It kind of like rattles and nothing happens.
You know what would have been helpful, blue guy? Tania's dad, before he like went off to go die.
Oh, he's back.
And he's back.
Oh my god! Yeah, you were here. Yeah, no, he's
coward
back. He's
came back. I mean, not coward.
Well,
Very
he's
useful.
not-
No.
he was emotional. Let's be a little bit more amicable than that. Otherwise,
You're right. You're right. I could work on that. Okay.
He might be
he's back.
inclined to do that again. Yes, he's back.
Because he might be able to help us with this. You know.
Hey, Cake's ex-husband, whose first name I totally know.
Say Tania's dad.
was trying to reference the one person that we know a connection to him who's not fucking dead.
Look, it's a lose-lose situation. Just whatever. Hey,
hey, gnomish, halfling. Fuck. You take the lead on this one, Sig.
Hey, guy who blew up the teddy bear. You still here? As he shouts over the deck.
I love how we send two lowest charisma
begins
people
to
for that.
walk up the steps. What do you want?
Hey, first of all, I just wanted to say sorry for how I came off when we first talked. I didn't mean it like that. I deal with a lot of people that are very like business or kill you kind of way, so it's just how I'm used to talking. But anyway, glad you're back. Glad you didn't do whatever you was planning to do. We got an engine here that's low on batteries or whatever. I tried kicking it. Nothing really happened for some reason. Usually that does the trick.
Palms. You really kicked the engine.
Hey, look, I'm book smart. I'm not engine smart. Or whatever this is. Do you think you can help us fix this
Now that
thing?
he has his backpack on his back, he walks in, he takes out a ratchet and begins to tinker with the the engine. He does it for about 15 minutes, and the engine kind of starts to purr after he's done. He's like, "All right, there you go."
Hey, new guy, that ratchet was way bigger than his backpack. Did that just happen?
Yeah, I don't even know how he was able to hold that. It was like a big, huge, like...
It was like 3 times his size, and it makes it look weightless.
It's heavier than Grimm's mace. It has to be.
Hey, can we lift that ratchet you have?
Okay, and he hands it to you. I need you to roll a strength check.
Oh, I'm gonna fail.
No, I'm
choose to
talking
fail.
about Aberdeen.
Okay.
So as he fails, I try to catch it.
Mhm.
Strength check. 3.
Oh, you go to catch it, and it just falls on your hand and hits the ground.
Oh.
It brings you down with it.
What is this thing?
Why is it so much bigger than your backpack?
Why is it so much heavier than me?
He walks over and grabs it and puts it in there.
How are you holding that with one hand?
I've always been able to hold this with one hand.
That's like something out of a very weird story about a bunch of people with supernatural powers that only the worthy can hold up for some reason. What are you?
I'm just an artificer.
Oh, maybe that's it. It's
I
something
pinch
to
his
do with...
I pinch his bicep.
It is flat. He is not strong.
Oh, you know what? It might be enchanted. Magic.
Way too many wizards, man.
He's not a wizard, though. He's an artificer. Completely different. Like,
Oh, he's a gear wizard.
yeah, that's a great way to put it. Yeah, gear
Yeah.
wizard. Props.
Yeah.
Can we call you that, gear wizard? It sounds cool, because I don't know your real name, not to be rude.
That's fine. I don't
Alright,
want to.
gear wizard.
He looks at you, and you see this. You see an entirely different demeanor once he looks at you.
Whoa.
It is very serious. He looks at you and he's like, "I don't need people knowing my real name.
Hey,
Done things."
you don't have to tell. You don't have to tell me twice, right? Like
Aberdeen rolls his eyes so hard he gets a headache.
you actually see what
I
you're
also
thinking.
start rolling my eyes. Like, ooh.
Totally
Fun
not
things.
connected. I'm up in the crow's nest looking at Grimsby, also rolling my eyes.
Grimsby looks visibly confused.
All
And
right.
he's
Well,
I'm
in-
gonna
in-
make. As you guys are walking away, he's like, "I'm gonna figure out how to make my my bunk around this area. You guys have a good time."
Hey, do you have any idea how to charge up those batteries? And I show him the
batteries?
batteries that are damaged. Yeah, I show him the damaged batteries.
So he grabs them and he's like, "These are Mysium coils. You can't chart. These are busted. What did you guys do?
We didn't do anything.
I don't
Duh.
even know. We just kind of fell and then didn't die.
That
And then
sugar crazed crow up there, he kind of almost crashed the ship.
Yeah, the child flew the plane.
And then in the
The
background, you
boat.
guys hear
The boat plane.
𝐶𝐶𝐶𝐶𝐶𝐶𝐶𝐶𝐶𝐶𝐶𝐶𝐶𝐶𝐶𝐶𝐶𝐶𝐶𝐶𝐶.
I'm gonna throw myself off. This is what's gonna happen, everybody. I hope we're prepared.
Well, I mean, if you throw yourself off from
I'm
here,
gonna
Mikus, I'm
reroll.
pretty sure you're gonna get an ouchie.
I would hope. I would absolutely hope.
I mean, doesn't look like it would feel very good. And aren't you kind of like afraid of wood or something?
You know what else doesn't feel very good? Your whenever you want to go for that vocal cord you've got going, that's just ringing deep down in my soul. Ugh, I can't take Grimsby. It's time for you to take some lessons from a musical master. And I hate to toot my own horn, so I'm gonna play my own bagpipe instead.
All right. I'm excited to learn. I'm excited to learn.
I'm gonna
At
need
that point,
Mikus
I
to roll
finally
a
have hope.
performance
Yeah, and
with
I have
advantage.
And guidance.
Simply
Why not?
because he wills Grimsby to stop singing.
And my performance is a +4 also.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so roll 2 d20s and then add a d4 if you want.
A 16 and a 12, so that is a 16 and a 20.
So you
Alright.
take the higher one.
So
I'll take that
he
one.
is playing some beautiful bagpipes, enough to enthrall Grimsby and the entire boat. Everyone that's on the top of the boat.
Through mimicry, Grimsby now sounds like a bagpipe.
Mm-hmm.
He opens up his mouth and bagpipe noises come out.
All right, I'm gonna need you. Are you copying exactly what he's doing?
Yes, sir.
So it literally sounds like a bad record where it is like milliseconds after a noise is made, you're making that noise. So it feels like a song that's double tracked and off just by a second.
Those are the worst. Oh no, what did you do? No. You gotta play two. You gotta play two now.
God.
And now it is no longer a great sound. Everyone is getting annoyed.
Even more so.
Even more so.
Oh,
Sig,
God.
I wish I could solve all of my problems with this. I tapped my crossbow.
And the worst part is too
Oh,
that
man.
I'm in the thick of it, so all I can hear is the bagpipe. So I'm actually happy right now.
Oh, I
and
think
the
it's time
only
for a
reason-
drink.
The only reason why Grimsby is as loud as the bagpipes is because of his thaumaturgy.
Oh yeah. God, I love thaumaturgy.
So as you guys come back up to the top, from the engine, you guys see Agatha is passed out in the middle of the boat.
I go and attempt to wake her up.
She wakes, as you begin to try to wake her up, she begins to stir a little bit, and then she goes, "No!" holds out her hand, and then
Whoa,
takes
whoa,
her head a
whoa,
little
whoa.
bit.
Ow! Hey,
What's
I
going
didn't
on?
do nothing to you.
Yeah, I mean,
Grabbing my shit.
close, but
It's nothing, Aberdeen. It's nothing. I'm just stressed out and in a little bit of pain from what's been going on.
Yeah, I think
What-
everyone is.
yeah. You seen your parents or what?
Well, I have not heard anything from them. It's nothing. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. She kind of shakes her head, rubs her face, and gets up. Says, "I'm gonna go lay down."
Okay.
She turns around. Is there any water that I can get?
There's
I
milk.
pick up my water skin that I threw at Mikus that's a few feet away, and I hand it to her.
Hey, can I take this downstairs with me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. And she walks downstairs.
Hey, if you, can I make an insight check?
Yeah.
My
are you
insight is
looking for?
dog
Yeah.
shit, but she just seems weird.
Also, don't forget you
God
have
Damn
advantage
it.
on intelligence checks.
It's wisdom. It's a 9.
Damn.
You can tell something's off, but you can't tell how off.
Yeah.
Did
You kind of
Segrathun
have
pick
that
up on that?
roll insight.
Alright,
Actually,
like
roll
way-
with
the way-
disadvantage because you don't necessarily know how she normally acts.
yeah, the way I was gonna say it was, I didn't pick up on what she was saying. I picked up on Aberdeen and his very overexpressive eyebrow.
Right. Go ahead and roll the insight. But
It's weird to
with
have such
disadvantage.
good control over the right one, but Lefty's just all in a world of his own, man.
That is gonna be a 11 at disadvantage.
All right. You can tell. So you can kind of tell something's off, but you can't tell what is off. Like you can tell that Aberdeen is bothered by what she's saying, but
Yeah.
you can't tell why he's bothered.
Yeah, just try not to backwash. It's kind of like, you know, sometimes we all have to share the same flask, and we already have to deal with you know, Grimsby backwashing. It's kind of disgusting. A lot of cotton candy and muffin crumbs
Pie.
and pie.
Actually,
What?
she walks down underneath the hole, and then you guys hear her and the druid lady speaking a little bit.
Oh god, here we go.
But there doesn't seem to be a lot of any yelling or anything. There just seem to be you kind of hear some murmuring in the bottom of the boat.
You okay? You was doing that brow thing you do when you're not sure about something.
She is, I think, obviously not telling us something, and a little worried that something is, potentially that 𝐼𝐴 knows where we are, or something to that effect.
I don't
mean,
even
we
know
know-
who that is, being honest. That's like the first time I've seen her up close.
Oh, she was, she was running the Lionheart store, so she was kind of the counterpart to, fuck, I guess Ted.
Oh,
Upon the word Ted being uttered, Grimsby shudders a little bit.
And she kind of, I don't know, she helped me out a little bit, and that was why I wanted to protect her, because she stuck her neck out there. She told me that 𝐼𝐴 took her parents and threatened her, so
oh, that sounds like
I think
sounds
that's
like
what's happening
no
here.
good.
Yeah, I think that's what's happening here for sure. So I think we need to keep an eye out. I also
Don't drink out of that
truly-
flask again.
Yeah, I also truly do not trust Van Reer, and I don't know. I think I'm gonna go talk to Agatha a little bit later. Give us some space right
Alrighty.
now. I'll let you know if I figure anything out.
Yeah, thank God that that captain's quarters has a lock on the door. Hey, Fee.
Yeah.
What do you think of people asking for a flask and then going downstairs with it? You seem to rate assassins from what I recall, so
Yeah. Flask.
what would you rate that? You know, like
That's usually where you would keep alcohol in a boat, typically.
well, I meant like a water skin, you know.
Typically, that's where the alcohol would be.
Yeah, I think she was.
I think she wanted
Parched up.
wine.
Yeah, that wasn't the part that was concerning me. It was the
Oh.
falling asleep in the broad daylight on the middle of the boat and then refusing to talk about it. Screaming no as I woke her up. All of that.
I mean, she grabbed my shirt. Like, look, it's all wrinkled now. You know, it takes a while to get these out, especially now that we're on a boat.
I have the solution though.
What? You have some like, you have some press to get this wrinkle out?
Isn't like fixing that
No,
like
no,
the
no, no.
most
For
most basic wizard thing in the whole world.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
You know,
No,
do
for
you
the
know
girl,
the spell?
for the flask lady, for the flask
Oh.
lady.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right.
What's it's Charlie. We could talk to the small one and get Charlie to try to tail her around, because I know I'm not that stealthy, but
What do you mean? You stand still long enough, you kind of just blend in with your surroundings.
7-foot red bird won't blend.
We'll just put you with a red wall.
Start a little bit smaller, actually. One of you guys have another water skin?
Yeah,
Is there,
he unhooks his and hands it over.
I will take it, and I would like to stealth downstairs and just try to snoop and listen. And if I don't hear anything at all, I'm just gonna go give her the second water skin.
All right. Go ahead and roll your stealth.
Please, one good roll, please.
Pray for our boy.
28.
All right.
Damn.
You go downstairs fairly stealthily.
Barely.
As you are walking, the conversation that you begin to hear is they're kind of just talking about how they are the only girls on the ship.
But there's Rena. I guess there's only 3 women, isn't there?
Yeah. And how that's a little weird. The druid is also talking to her about how she noticed how she looks a little famished, how she looks very dehydrated and very bothered.
I'll listen for a little bit, just to, if it's just small talk for a while, I'll just walk around the corner and be like, hey, mine wasn't entirely full, so I want to give you a little bit more water.
And then
I think the bird will be able to make more in the morning too, but here, take this.
there should be tons of water too. I made I made 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water.
Well,
It's true.
Eddie, all right, it's not in this scene, okay?
No, it is in the scene. You see him in the background.
Yeah,
He's just...
the shift focuses away from me into these drums of water in the background.
Just drums full of water and nobody drinking them. Oh, I'm so thirsty. I'm so thirsty.
Anyway, I'll leave you alone, but wanted to
you guys the water skin is up, and thank you. I'm gonna go lay down.
Okay. Hey, Van Reer.
Yeah.
Due north, right?
Yes, north.
All right.
And
Walk
as
away.
you walk away, she's like, what was your name again?
It's Alvin.
All right, Alvin. Look, I know it came off a little bit harsh.
Oh, you're apologizing. My name's actually Evan. It's a joke. I'll probably think.
She kind of just stops. She's like, I have half a mind to just stop the apology right now. I'm gonna keep going through with it because I have to deal with him.
It's not necessary.
No,
Thank
no,
you.
listen.
I apologize as well.
Listen. I know that I can come off a little bit harsh. But you have to see it from where I was coming from. I come to give some respect to the captain, and the first thing I see is these 2 people drunk. Then I get shot by one of their friends.
Yeah, and then he got run away. And the truth about the captain is, we don't have a captain. We've never flown a ship before. We just barely survived, and we picked up you guys because we could. So, any assistance?
He kind of just stops, looks at you. There's no captain?
Well, there wasn't before. I think 𝕚𝕚𝕚's been the most responsible of us, and he's actually kind of been putting people in certain positions where they shine, and leadership is generally his forefront. So I guess he is the captain, but wasn't before.
Okay.
We're just
She's
trying
like-
to survive.
She
Just
looks
like
at
you.
She looks at you and goes, "I was about to go rip him a new one. But if he's the captain, he's the captain. Like I said, hard. I apologize for my rashness."
No, I mean, look at him, and I point to him, you know, you're talking to people and shit.
You
I'm
see
like,
Ssegrethune
I'm like-
bickering with Fee.
I'm like, he is the captain now.
She's like, "Isn't that his right hand?"
Am
I
I
think they're discussing.
Can I hear that?
Yes, you can hear that.
Yes, I'm absolutely the second in command. Therefore, I cannot get blamed for the shortcomings of the captain, but have most of the power like the captain. That is I. How can I help you? Fee, nice to meet you. And I hold the hand wing out.
You hold your hand wing out, and she kind of looks at you, takes a step back, and says, "It's nice to meet you." She looks at Aberdeen and goes, "I'm gonna go check on Agatha."
Yeah. Is she okay?
She seems bothered by something. I don't quite know what it is. I'm not close enough to her to understand, but in due time.
And watch out for Rena too, if you can. You seem to be able to take after yourself pretty easily. So.
No problem. I'll check up on her. Go handle whatever you need to handle. At this point, she kind of seems
Thank
a little bit more flustered about who Fee is now that she's gotten a good look at him, and not flustered in the good way, but more like, I don't know how to react to the fact that this guy has ghastly green irises.
Man, she is so uptight. All right.
Yeah, she's
But did
right
you
up
hear
your
that?
alley.
I'm second in command. He's the captain.
Not really. Fee.
Congratulations, man.
We're like, and Ssegrethune does air quotes, in charge.
There's
But-
no
but-
one else in charge. You've been calling the shots. You can pretend you're not the captain, but you clearly are.
Look,
Own up to it.
yeah, I'm not gonna argue about it. So yeah, we got
Right.
what, 7 more days on this boat?
Yeah, I think we just keep going until something happens,
Yeah.
right?
Right, and
All right.
with all that's happening, we're gonna probably hit our intermission within the next 10 minutes. But first, after you guys step up, you guys notice that Grimsby has gotten off of the crow's nest and is walking downstairs.
Hey, Grim, what are you doing?
Oh, I got bored up there. I was just looking at sand.
I
Grim,
mean, to be
I
fair,
think...
the dwarf didn't really need his help.
Oh wait, is Mickey still out there?
Oh, I'm still up there for sure. Yeah. In fact, I'm scared to death of coming down.
I
As
look
you
up
guys are
there
sitting
and
there-
I'm about to like lose it on Grim, and I see Mickey's up there, and I'm like,
You guys hear
all
the
right, bud,
bickering
go.
between the captain and Mikus. It's off tense. Can you see anything?
You think I can see? Oh my god, it's all spinning. Oh god, there's so much.
Apparently, you have soft eyes too.
Gee, I'll stop the footage when I get down there.
oh my god, we're so fucked.
Who put the other dwarf down there? What? This is. Oh god.
What? He's the pilot now. He knows how to fly this thing.
A pilot.
And he looks at
Dwarves
he
can't
looks,
fly. Oh god.
he
god.
looks at Aberdeen and he's like, "This is a dwarf."
Long story.
He's like a
let's-
really sturdy halfling.
I mean, I wouldn't use the word sturdy. Let's all be honest here.
He's like a sturdier halfling.
He's like
he's like a thick halfling.
he's a flexible dwarf, and dwarves aren't really flexible. So
I am about to summon some shit rain down on this fucking boat. If we don't do something about our current predicament right now, I'll tell you what.
you being afraid of heights?
As Mikus is complaining, the dwarf flips the wheel enough to make us hit the sidewall and catches it.
Oh,
Well, this
Is Are we going to war? Is this war? We're starting on a boat.
while this is going on, Grimsby kind of just like walks in a direction. He kind of feels compelled to go downstairs and go check in on a certain someone.
All right. Grim, as he heads downstairs, he walks through the bunks. He sees a couple of rooms with beds, and then he finally sees the one where Agatha's laying down, with both of the water skins.
Hey, I remember you. I'm not very good with names. Remind me of your name again.
My name's Agatha.
Is it okay if I call you Aggie?
Sure.
Is it okay if I sit with you, Aggie?
Why not? And she kind of pats the bed, and as you kind of like climb up to sit on the bed.
Grimsby sits crisscross applesauce, hands in his lap, on the bed. I don't know. I can't really explain it, Aggie, but oh no, there's just a little bit of a ringing in my head, and the ringing kind of stopped, as if I was supposed to come down here and kind of just talk with you. How you doing, Aggie?
I'm fine. I'm just a little tired and a little bit thirsty.
Well, Aggie, we both know that that's not true because there's plenty of water down below. I personally made it. I don't know if you could tell, but I'm kind of pretty cool. I can make stuff like that.
Well, you do realize that I was up on the deck the entire time, right? No one told me that there was water.
Nobody told you there was water. That was the one job I gave Aberdeen.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Aggie, I'm so sorry. Is there anything that I can get you right now?
Just some more water. She hands you some empty water moccasins. Can you take these?
Grimsby just creates more water and just like like splashes her and also fills both of them instantly.
All right, so you splash her, and as you splash her, the druid walks in. What are you doing?
I'm getting her wet. What to do?
Agatha kind of wipes off her face. It's fine. It was a little refreshing. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. And then the druid looks at Bim. You realize she's under a lot of stress, right?
Well, yeah, that's kind of what I came down here for. It's when my mom, the one that really took care of me, she's here with us. She told me that if somebody was feeling down, and I just had a feeling in the back of my head that she was feeling down, that somebody should come over and talk to her. If that's okay with you.
Fine.
Thank you, Jelly. I appreciate you a lot. All right, so Aggie, you wanna tell me what's going on? For real this time?
It's nothing. I just had a bad dream.
Oh, a bad
Fine.
dream? I know quite a bit about those. Ever since I left my home, I had a lot of those, but a special friend of mine really helped me through them. You want to talk about them sometime? It doesn't have to be right now.
It's fine. I don't need to talk about it. It's just I'll be fine.
Insight check.
Go ahead and roll.
Ah, shit, it fell out of my hand. Shit. A guidance also. Yeah. 20.
20, you can tell that there's something wrong.
Aggie, there's really no getting past it. If you ignore it more, it's just gonna stress you out some more. If you're worried about me telling anybody, or if this causing anything weird with anybody, I'm pretty good at keeping a secret.
Fine, I'll tell you. And as you're sitting there, you see because you're sitting across from the druid, you see her kind of perk up, and now it seems like she's kind of listening to what's going on. And look, the dream I had, I was in a dark place. There was no light until I walked a couple of steps forward, and then in the distance, I saw my parents tied up, and someone was carving them, and I couldn't get to them.
Carving them. That sounds horrible. I mean, if you want.
Every step I got closer, they seemed to move back, and then I heard a laughing in the background. And at this point, tears are streaming down her face. And right before I was about to touch them, I was woken up.
Grimsby kind of puts his shoulder and head on Agatha's shoulder, and kind of just starts nuzzling himself next to her, and just starts kind of lightly cooing. It's okay to have bad dreams every once in a while. If you want, tomorrow morning I can. If you give me a little bit of a description of your parents, I can send them a message, and we can check in on them, see if they're doing all right, and
I've tried.
If they're, is it the same type of message that I'm talking about, Taggy? This one goes straight into their brain, and they can answer right away. Whether somebody's watching them or not, there's no pen or paper required.
Right.
You have that ability too. Oh no! And does it seem like they're being blocked, or is there just no response?
I can't tell.
Well, this is very important to you, Aggie, so it's important to me now. Is it okay with you if I tell the rest of my friends?
You can. Not yet. Let me. I'll tell them. It's fine.
Yes. Of course. We may seem like we're a bunch of weird guys here, but I know all of us are looking to help. None of us want to see anybody come to harm, except for one person. There's one person that I wanted to see him come to harm, but he's dead now, so it doesn't matter.
At that point, too, you can vaguely hear Mikus just cursing at the new captain from
and he
nest.
is laughing his little behind off at you. Every single curse word that comes out, he's like, "Oh, so you do know how to speak like a man."
But I know how important you are to my good friend Abby, and if you're that important to him, where he feels the need to have to take care of you, then you're important to me, Aggie. You're part of the team now.
Look, I need time.
Of course,
let me just take some time. I'll go and tell them in a couple of minutes.
Of course. Is there any specific deity that you pray to?
No.
Would you like one?
Okay.
He's kind of weird, but he's a good guy. He listens. He doesn't listen well when he can get things working, things moving for you. And Grim hands her just a little metal trinket in the shape of a gear. It's a symbol of Gond. He just hands it to her. It's pretty much like the size of a coin.
He grabs it.
This is my special one. This is my lucky one that I've been holding on to for a really, really long time. I can make you one of your own a little bit later on. I'm kind of tapped for it today, but since you're a special friend,
and she
this
looks
is
down.
yours for right now.
She's like, "Thank you." She
Of
holds
course.
it and she puts it in her pocket, and she's like, "All right, just give me some time." And
Of
she kind
course.
of turns away, and then Dude gets up and she's like, "All right, I think we should leave."
Hey, don't forget to get water. pass the word along. I told Abby to tell everybody that there was water and pies downstairs, but he didn't tell anybody. And
All right, and that's where we're gonna leave off for our intermission. We'll be back in about 20 minutes, 25 minutes to
All right.
all right.
to get back to it. All right, guys.
Every day, every time, when I make some coffee, here comes my little baby. His name is Donnie. Green eyes, fast brown eyes. He loves to sleep on my bed. He's afraid of my mama. He doesn't like my guitar. Please don't leave me for minutes alone. He doesn't want to understand at all. So turn on my stereo and start to sing like this, 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 like this.
Andiamo a fare un giro donne.
Like this, like this, like this, like this. Sitting here in my couch, I ain't doing nothing much. Suddenly my phone lights up, guess who? Buckle just down the hall, he just wanna hang the tall. I wouldn't have expected less from you. He smiles and he sticks around, he speaks and he stings too loud. A friend is a friend, what can I do? Tell me a cringy joke, I recognize the smell of smoke. Can't have my time to go through. What do you think? I can just get rid of me. Everywhere I go, there's another man coming up. He couldn't leave so soon. He couldn't leave so soon. He will be here in June. He couldn't leave so soon. He pulls me out of tune. He won't leave so soon. Please help me. Oh, please help me. Cruising inside my car, driven nowhere too far. Suddenly the traffic stopped. Woo-hoo. Well, it's a jam and I'm stuck. Next to me there's a truck. In the driver's seat there you are, that's you. It tells me what I wanna hear. It comes to sit over here. My friend is a friend, what can I do? I recognize the smell of smoke. Oh man. Suddenly I start to choke. Gotta tell something real to see we're through. What do you think? I can just get rid of me. Everywhere I go, there's another man coming up. He couldn't leave so soon. He couldn't leave so soon. He will be here in June. He couldn't leave so soon. He pulls me out of tune. He won't leave so soon. Please help me. Oh, please help me. I love your taste in books, the way you posture looks. You're bringing the skies to the ground, wherever you are around. The way your cooking smells, it's like a mother spell. But when I gaze in your eyes, I find that I fantasize. Everything else but you, everything else but you. I gave my word to you, cause you are giving it soon. Since let's so pretty fine, I'm yours and you're mine. Life keeps moving on, another dusk and dawn. Still when we go to bed, I want something else instead. All the moves, everything else but you. Everything else but you. I love your taste in books, everything else but the way you posture looks. Everything else but you, the way your cooking smells, it's like I'm under. Everything else but you, yeah.
All right, we are back.
Avocado toast.
Oh shit! I didn't turn my camera on.
Oh no.
I
Yeah,
knew
how
something
dare
was
you?
wrong.
This guy.
Sorry, I'm sorry, I'm
This
sorry, I'm
freaking guy,
sorry,
bro.
I'm sorry. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Plug my phone in because it eats up my battery. All right, here we are. Sorry. Now I think we're back.
Are we? Are we, Cody?
Codafin,
I mean, I qualified it, so
All right, so
Although,
Good.
can you
I'm glad.
quantitate it?
no.
I'm gonna need each one of you to roll a d6 for me.
Oh fuck!
This is how we die.
I'm gonna roll the
Alright,
big blue
guys.
one. One.
Wah.
Hopefully that's
Also got a 1.
good.
I got
two.
twa. Wah.
All right, so
Five.
we have we have 2 1s, a 5, and then a 3,
I have twa. Yes.
and then
We.
Segerthune rolled with 2.
All right, so 2 2s, 2 1s, 1 3, and 1 5. Okay,
We're dead.
so
Wait, that's one. That's one more than we rolled.
so 2 2s, 2 1s, and 1 no, yeah, 2 2s, 2 1s, and 1 5 or 1 3, right? Or am I counting off?
There's only 1 2.
All right, 1 2, 1 5, 1 3, and 2 1s. Got it.
Yeah. 1 1 2 3 5.
I'll show
Got
you.
it.
1 1 2 3.
My head explodes.
Good.
All right, so you guys are on your little trip through the sand. It's been pretty
Hey,
peaceful
Sandy.
so far. There hasn't been anything, but I need Mikis, who's been in the crow's nest, to roll a perception check.
Oh my.
See what my
This is where it heats up, kids.
This week it's really spicy. Oh god. Cody's got the WD-40.
Ooh.
what is perception under? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. 2. I got a +2, so that's 17. I got 19.
You see movement in the sand coming towards you guys.
Hey, these guys. Let's maybe check over there. There's some movement. It ain't that wishy-washy shit that we saw from Grim earlier either. This is some serious shit.
Hey, pilot, can we get around that? And I'm gonna lean over the side and see if I can tell what it is.
As from what you can see, it's not too far. It's a couple of yards behind you for sure. It's probably about 100, 200 yards behind you, but you can definitely see it.
Chasing us.
Yeah,
What does it look like? Can I tell? Is it just like a bump in the sand?
it looks like a bump in the sand and it's moving fast.
I think we need to see if we can outpace it for a while, and if not, we probably have a fight on our hands.
All right.
Uh-oh.
So
I start calling the party up the below deck. Like if there's anybody else there, I'd ask him to go get like Fee and Segerthune.
all
I'm
right.
making my way down finally from the crow's nest, warily, but it's worth it. I'm all amped up now.
Grimsby, if he can bring Jelly with him, if she's down to come up, then he convinces Jelly to come up. If not, he just runs up himself.
Jelly comes up to the top and she's looking. She's like, "What's going on, guys?"
I'm not too sure. There was a commotion. Abby, what's going on?
There's something following us underneath the sand, burrowing or something. Look, see right back there. Mika's caught it a little while ago. Is it keeping pace with us? Is it falling behind? Is it gaining?
It's gaining on you guys.
This thing is gaining on us. We are probably gonna have a fight on our hands very soon.
Oh boy.
Do we see any rocks up ahead? Anything like that?
You guys don't see any rocks right now. But you guys also aren't going full speed. You guys were kind of just coasting through.
Pilot, can we go any faster at all? Is that possible?
He looks around. He's like, I think I got this. He flips a switch, and the masks open up a little bit more. They kind of fold out, and it begins to catch more air. You guys begin to catch some more speed. They are probably within 100 yards of you now, but you guys are probably keeping up speed, or at least the bump is slowly catching up. It's not as fast.
Do I see Gear Wizard Gears? Do I see Gears?
Yeah, he's still downstairs.
Can somebody go grab Gears real quick? He said a little while ago that he had some explosives that might be what we need here.
First time I'm hearing about this. What?
The vials.
Explosives.
He showed it. I was the only one who showed. Can you,
Gears, who's Gears?
Wouldn't you have the vial? You said he gave
No,
it to you? Or he
I don't
showed
think
it to you?
He showed it to me.
And,
Here, just
Albert, how far away are we from it? You said, like,
It's about 100 yards.
you all see it. I'm gonna go get him. And I'm gonna run down and try to find Gears. And like, hey, Gears, we've got something chasing us. We might need those vials here soon.
Okay. I have a couple of them, and he hands you 2 vials of alchemist fire.
All right. Thank you. And I run back up. And I will hand them to the pilot. No, he's going to be driving. I'm going to hang them on my belt and say, if anyone needs these, they're jaws of fire, I guess. And I'll just hang them off my belt with like a piece of string. And does anyone have any ideas?
Gerald walks up behind you and puts his hand on your shoulder. What's going on, Alvin?
Oh,
I
perfect.
smell
Gerald.
trouble.
Have you got anything that you can shoot off from the side of the boat or anything like that?
He like not on me.
All right. In the captain's quarters, on the right side behind the table, is my longbow and 20 arrows. You know how to use that?
I can figure it out.
You can
And,
figure out how to use a
my-
bow. If you don't know how to use a bow, maybe you can like try to make sure the masts don't get damaged or the sails don't get ripped.
That's better. You're right.
Okay.
I'll go do that.
if this thing gets a little bit closer, I can shoot my Eldritch Blast at it. But from right now, I can't do shit. It's out of my range even. But I don't
Okay.
want to get in closer. Can we maybe figure something else out? Hey, Fee, you got any bright ideas?
While you guys are speaking about this, I need you to roll a perception check.
12.
With
Well-
guidance for myself.
Well, for me too.
All right, so everyone who gets above a 10 will notice that the
It's a natural 1 for me.
the bump that's in the sand disappears for a moment.
Oh, this is really
Wait.
bad.
I remember something about a shark that seemed like this too. I don't like this. I don't like this feeling.
Hey, driver, is there any way we can go faster?
We are all speed right now.
But pilot, if we can't get away from this thing and it's going to attack us, I think we are going to have to jump out of the boat, and we need you to circle around, try to keep it out of harm's way. What do you guys think?
I mean, if we have to, I'm not excited about it though.
I mean, I feel like with this, all hands on deck should really be the winning number.
You think we stay in?
Everybody together, or we go down as one.
All right. Well, you think we can? I think it might be time to whip it around and face this. It's getting closer.
As you guys are speaking, you Mikish looks over, and now the bump is literally about 20 feet away from this from the what was the word?
Oh my god.
The stern.
Okay, so at this point, can I fire an Eldritch Blast at it?
You can. It's
which
in the
direction
sand,
is
but
it?
you can. So
To,
you guys,
so if we're on it, if we're looking forward, is it to our left or to our right?
it is to your left.
Turn right now, hard to the right.
All right.
And I tell him to just bank right as far as possible. I'm trying to get us to whip around this thing, and we can all just blast it from off the side of the deck.
As we're turning, I'm casting elemental weapon on Aberdeen's crossbow.
Ooh.
He rolls it.
Cold damage.
He rolls it, and the boat begins to turn. It kind of skids on the sand though, and it kind of jumps a little bit. I need everyone to make dexterity checks.
Oh, I'm so good at those.
It's gonna be
19.
20.
Natural 19.
18.
21.
6.
Natural 20.
all right. Who got a 6? You're going to So you're unprepared for it to skip, and you kind of fly back into the port, and you hit your back, and you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Neat.
Can I use a reaction on that?
Yes.
Oh wait, does that? Yep,
Actually,
takes
no.
damage.
Oh yes. Go ahead.
I was worried that it was gonna say gets hit by a weapon, but it just says takes damage. All 5 plus 8, or yeah, so -8.
All right. So he hits it, but your force field right before you're able to get the force field right before he hits the wall, and he kind of bounces back up on his feet.
Feels like you hit your back on memory foam.
Oh, excellent.
But you guys are now facing where the bump is, and as you turn,
I was hoping we like circle it if we could.
yeah. So like you guys go like this, and as you guys line up, it pops out of the sand, and it's another boat.
Huh?
Oh, what the hell?
It's like a sub sand boat.
Oh, this is either really good or really bad.
These better not be pirates. I swear.
Oh,
Oh,
sand pirates, that's
holding
awesome.
reaction to fire. That is really fucking cool.
And as
I
you
want
guys are pulling to the side and the momentum is going, you guys see 3 ballistas shoot into the side of your boat and begin to pull you guys towards them.
Oh, yep.
I need everyone to roll
I start
initiative.
shooting.
Fuck.
Okay, so I rolled those Eldritch Blasts earlier. I got a 10 and a 14.
All right.
I'm rolling so bad. I'm rolling so bad.
So
How
at
many?
them,
How many are there?
you
on the
can't tell
ship?
right now.
Yeah. Initiative though, boys. Mine is 8.
10.
Right.
No. You said ballistas. How many bolts
There's
are
4.
tethered? 3?
4 of them. are.
4. Okay. All right. 12 for initiative for Segrathun.
18.
All right. So we have a. So we're gonna go off with Aberdeen. What is yours?
10.
All right. We have Grim. What is yours?
8.
Second.
12. I also had a question once you're done
Yes.
with initiative. Like, is it possible that like before combat starts, like as the bolts hit the ship, and like I assume they're stuck in and it's dragging. Yeah, like
Mhm.
you said. Can I do a perception or investigation check to see what like the bolts or like what the ballista bolts are, like if like how they're tied or the rope, if it's metal, cloth,
So
or,
there is a circle at the end of them, in which
Mhm.
the rope is tied. It looks like it's very well tied. The ballistas have 4 hooks that come out the side, and they hit in straight, and then they pull on to the mass.
Alrighty.
And that's metal, and it's kind of like a mechanism which opens up and then grabs the inside of the boat on impact.
And then it's rope, or what's the?
It's very
thing?
thick rope. As far as you can tell, it's rope, but you don't know what kind.
Okay.
Fee, what is yours? What is your initiative?
It's gonna be 18.
And Mikus.
19.
All right.
Not bad. Not bad.
We'll have. Okay, so first off is Mikus. What would you like to do?
Okay, so was I able to get off those Eldritch Blast that I rolled for before? Or no?
Yeah. So you hit it. So the way this boat looks is actually kind of weird. It has a covering on the top of it, which covers the deck, and the outer side has 4 windows, or the hull has 4 windows for the ballista guns to pop out.
Okay.
And it doesn't seem like you can actually see anything yet. But as you get pulled forward, the cover that's on top begins to open up, revealing some hobgoblins.
Okay. So at this point, I look over at Seg, and I cast bees in their direction.
Oh god.
Bees?
Yeah.
All right. And so what does bees do?
Are you casting it as a damage or just to summon bees?
Well, I'm doing both. I'm letting you know that there are bees in the vicinity now, but I'm casting it at the opening towards the hobgoblins.
And what's the
Let's
reach?
see. It is range is 10 feet.
So you're not close enough to them yet to cast.
I'm not close enough. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
Blast
so
him, baby.
yeah. All right. I'm just blasting bees. Then I'm just shooting bees out.
Right. So as of right now, you see there are
Defensive.
there
bees.
are a lot of hobgoblins that are on there right now, and there's one in particular that is wearing harder armor, and he is basically leading the crew.
Alrighty.
How far away are they?
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna ask too.
What was that?
How far away?
How far away?
They're probably around 20 to 30 feet away. About 25 feet ish. So they're not. You would be able to get over there if there wasn't a 25-foot gap.
Gotcha.
Okay. Okay. So at this point too, I'm also going to just kind of fold into the group after I cast the bees, and then I'm standing behind Aberdeen now.
All right. And Fee, it's your turn.
I would like to cast Eldritch Blast at the guy in the armor.
All right, roll the hit.
Oh yeah, baby.
That is going to be 8 plus 7 for 15.
15. So as this green energy begins to form around your hand, you point, and it shoots across, but it bounces off of his armor.
You get a second one.
Gonna shoot the second one now?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
$21.
21. That one does hit.
All
Roll
right.
damage.
What color is your Eldritch Blast, Matthew?
10. My Eldritch Blast is like a nice sky blue. You know, it's like just a blue. It's coming out of the red feathers.
All right.
I like that a lot.
Okay, and then as a bonus action,
How much damage did it do?
10.
10. All right.
Cool.
Perfect.
I'm going to cast Hexblade's Curse on the guy in the armor, and plus 3 damage rolls and score crit on 19 or 20, and I regain 5 HP if it dies.
All right. Perfect.
And yeah, that'll be it.
Perfect. All right. Up next is the boats. So you guys are getting pulled in closer. You guys are pulled about 15 feet. It is now a jumpable jumpable area, and they're going to attempt to set up ladders to be able to cross. And they're going to make a roll for that. And all of them land perfectly in place. And there's now 4 of them where the ballistas, above where the ballistas are, connected to your boat.
They're not on the boat yet, though, right?
No, they just put down the basically the bridges, and the captain goes, "Get 'em!"
Great, we got hobgoblins.
Boo.
And then everybody's silent.
We're just waiting. We're waiting, eager with anticipation.
Right, and as of right now, the hobgoblins are going to start flooding across the bridges, and the captain's going to stay on the boat. Next up is Sagrathun. Right now,
so
from
they're
what you
on
can
the boat
count-
already?
No, some of them are still on the bridges. But right now, there's about 5 or 6. There's 6 hobgoblins on the boat, on your guys' boat, and there is 5 of them that are still crossing the bridges.
All right. Pretty fast. And the guys on the bridge, right?
No, the hobgoblin captain.
No,
is
not the like the guys plural.
Yeah.
The guys on the bridge. How far away? Like from the side of our boat and the bridge, what's the distance?
15 feet.
So they're 15 feet away from the edge of the boat.
No, they are about 7 feet away from the
7
boat. They're
feet.
in the middle.
Okay.
The planks are 15 feet long.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna say I'm probably like 15 feet away from the edge of the boat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Because it's a big boat, I assume, or
Right.
is it
Yes, it's a big boat.
Big-ish. So I am gonna cast. Ooh. All right. I'm gonna cast Fireball. 7.
Oh,
15.
yeah.
Plus 7.
And he's
That's
cast
22.
and he's doing that on the.
I'm gonna tell you in a second.
Okay.
15 plus 7, 22, and then that plus 20. I'm gonna cast it 42 feet away from me, in front of me. So it
Alright, so
should
it's
just
on
hit
the
the
other
guys
boat?
on the ladder. Yeah. The range. So the range just hits the middle of the ladders where all those guys are, but doesn't hit our boat yet.
Okay.
But it hits like the planks and the ropes and
Well, yeah,
the captain and
Yeah. I assume, yeah, it does
God,
everything
fireball,
like that.
man.
Is that okay, Albert?
Yeah.
Alright. Now let's get the dice. Oh. Rolled all of them at once. Jeez. Alright, they are going to take... Oh, jeez. 27 damage.
All right. And what is your save?
My... It should say that here, right? 16.
All right. Let me roll it. All right. Alright, so the captain and one of the drawbridges does pass it. The other 3 are going to take the full brunt of the damage. So go ahead and you said it was 27?
Yeah.
Alright, so you scorch about 5. You scorch 4 out of 5 that are on the bridge. There's still the 6 that are on your boat.
And the ropes.
The ropes are currently burning, but they're really thick.
And then the sails.
The sails on the other boat are burning, yes.
Okay.
But you guys are attached to them still.
Cool. 𝕬𝕬𝕬 just kind of like, so the way he did it, he saw the guys coming, he did a little math in his head, and he kind of like, he wound up the pitch, and he threw it, and then he wipes a little bit of sweat off his forehead, like, oh, that worked. Oh.
Right, and then we're going to have Abby. You are up.
Oh, and then 𝕬𝕬𝕬 also, he moves 15 feet back, or
Good.
he moves to the. He moves close to the other end of the boat. I'll
Right.
say it. I don't know how big the boat is.
I am going to just look at the captain and whip out my my bolt slinger, and as I pull it off, bolt's gonna just telekinetically pop off into the back of it, and I just
All right.
start firing at him. First shot is an 18 to hit.
That does hit.
Sick.
All right.
And then don't forget you have a 1d4 cold damage on that, on top of with a +1.
Yeah.
You get +1 to rolls and damage, and an extra d4.
15 on the first hit.
All right.
Second shot, 25.
All right. The hit. That hits.
25 to hit. Second one's going to be lower damage though. 7. Second one's 13. Bonus action, third shot. 16 to hit. Ugh.
16 does not hit.
Fuck. Action surge. Fuck. 17.
That is his exact armor.
Yes.
Heck
I'm
yeah.
rolling so bad though.
That roll damage.
Roll better.
12 and final shot 24. And I'm gonna use my thingy. 9, 15 points of damage.
All right. So these arrows hit him. One hits him in the chest. One bounces off of his shoulder. The other hits him in the side, and the other one hits him in the neck. And he begins to fall down to the ground.
Like dead? Like dead or like
he
on
begins
death's
to
door?
fall down to the ground.
He's like on a knee right now.
Like, finish him! And that's my turn. Oh, yeah, that's my turn.
All right, and we're gonna have Grim go.
All right. Grim is gonna walk his very heavily armored behind up to kind of the line of people.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now listen here, you freaking shite heads. This is my boat. You will not be messing with my boat. And Grimsby summons spiritual weapon in right next to him in the shape of a giant cow.
Mm-hmm.
It's on.
Cow? A whole cow?
A whole cow.
All right.
And Grimsby uses his spiritual weapon to attack one of them.
Mm-hmm. All right, roll the hit.
Oh God, please. Please.
Holy cow, jeez.
Fuck. Natural 2.
Okay.
Oh,
Plus
God,
8 is a
ever
10.
hit with spiritual weapon.
Oh, you were so close. But your spiritual weapon charges and then hits the wall behind one of the hobgoblins.
And then Grimsby hears Aberdeen call out, finish him, looks for the heavily armored dude, points at him, and snaps his finger and casts Toll the Dead on him. You have to make a wisdom save of 16.
So, as you do that, you snap, and a goblin that's sitting in the back kind of just moves his hands and kind of fizzles.
All right. But yeah, Grimsby is just gonna make sure that he's in a like blocking as many of the hobgoblins from getting forward as he possibly can, both with the spiritual weapon and his own body.
All right, and as
20 AC.
Right, and as that happens, you hear the captain yell out, "What are you doing, wasting that talisman?" And he's like, I'm sorry. I thought it was something bigger. And you couldn't have used it on that?" And now we'll go up to Fee. Or we'll go up to Mikus.
Are you talking about on my
So-
fireball?
Yes.
Alright, so now I'm seeing how close we are to the general dude, and I cast Hex on him.
Alright. Sounds good.
Okay,
And what
so
is it?
and it says until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage to the target whenever you hit with an attack. So I rolled a 2.
Okay. Roll the hit first.
Okay, yeah. 13.
14 does not hit.
Damn it. Well, guys, just fight back these goblins, I guess. And then, in response to that, I still fire off an Eldritch Blast to some goblins.
All right. Roll the hit.
16.
16 hits.
And damage is 7.
All right.
And then the other one was a nat 20.
All right.
And damage is 21.
All right. The hobgoblin on the boat is dead.
The captain?
No. He said he was shooting the hobgoblin that was in front of him, or are you shooting the captain?
No, I was trying to hex the captain when I missed. I just took out my rage on some of the local hobgoblins in front of me.
You don't roll for hex, you just hex somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. Well, then what? Was he hexed or he's not hexed then?
He's hexed.
Okay, cool.
I was saying to roll the hit for what you were doing, because you don't roll the extra damage until you hit him.
I see, okay. And yeah, at that point, I killed that one hobgoblin, and I'm excited.
All right. You blew him off of the side while also creating a giant crater within his stomach. He flies off of the boat and falls into the sand. And now we have Fee.
Just to clarify, the boss hobgoblin is still alive.
Yes.
He's just hexed. Okay.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna fire off like 2 Eldritch Blasts, Zuko styles, and then there's gonna be another 2 after that. So, but anyway, but let's do the first.
Another 2 after that?
Or yeah, just 1 second. 15 and a 14.
They both miss.
Both miss. Okay. Double attack.
What?
No, I think your extra attack you'd have to actually attack,
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
like with a melee.
Yeah. Never mind then. Then yeah, I'm gonna just call it there.
All right. You see the captain begin to run up and start pushing off the boards, or the one that isn't burning, and he's like, detach, and the boat begins to let go of the ropes, and it begins to start running, leaving the other 4 hobgoblins that are on your boat alive, or for dead.
Take no
How far away do they get?
Probably 10 feet, but they have started turning.
Okay.
And so you'll be able to hit them, but it would be a disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah. So it is now the hobgoblin's turn, and they are freaking out. Their morale is down. They don't know what to do. So they are in disarray right now. It's going to be Sagarthun that's up next.
How about the The burning.
The essentially everything that's burning is gone, and he's leaving with his burning boat.
Okay, so we're not attached anymore. Got it.
No, he detached from you.
Is he still on the top of the ship?
No, he's on the deck, and the boat is. This
So
is you guys.
he's
and
exposed,
facing
right?
This way. You would have disadvantage on hitting him.
Oh, well. I'm not gonna be the one hitting him. Are the bees still around?
No, he didn't. He did not, because it was 10 feet away. He did not cast it.
He said he still shot him out. Just shoot out bees.
I brought a swarm of defensive bees just to.
Yeah, the bees are still there.
All right. Good old 𝐚𝐽𝐽 waves his staff, and 5 more giant wasps show up, and he just points at the captain. And how far away is the boat right now?
The boat is about, so with the 15 feet that it was away, it moved about 10 feet, so it's only 25 feet away.
Oh yeah, they got 50 feet of movement. So 5 bees go and surround the captain.
They need to roll the hit.
Yeah. Let me. Hang on, I gotta. Okay, what is it? It's +4 to hit. Okay. So that's a D20, right? All right. 1 misses. Wow. Come on. Oh wait, no, they all get advantage, don't they? Because he's flanked. Well, no, 2 get it. No, 4 get advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it would just go cardinal directions.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, there's a lot of dice I have to roll. Let's pull out Google.
Just roll the 5 dice, and if one of them hits over 17, he's dead.
Oh, okay. Alright. 18! Yeah!
Alright. 1 stabs directly into his neck, and he is hanging off of the side of the boat.
I order the wasps to pick up his corpse and bring it over here.
Alright. And the boat is still floating away.
And are there still hobgoblins on the boat?
Not that you can see.
No,
you
on
know
like
that
on our boat. On our boat.
Yes, there's still 4 of them.
Okay, I go to the corpse of the captain, and I kind of grab him by the hair of the back of his head and lift him, kind of.
Wait, he's on the other boat though, isn't he?
No, I ordered the wasps to bring him over here.
Oh, gotcha.
And these are like horse-sized wasps, so you know. Hey, we killed your captain. From what I remember, you guys gotta follow us now.
Are we still in initiative order, or?
Yes. Next would be Abby.
All right. The closest point between our 2 boats, how far away is that? So we're like 25 feet from the captain.
No, you guys.
Like
are about, yeah, you guys are about still 15 feet because the boat has moved. So the stern of the boat is about 10 or 15 feet away from you.
Okay, so if I like run along the edge and jump off the edge onto the other boat,
you'd have to make the
15 feet?
athletics check. Yeah.
I actually have an ability called psi-powered leap, where
God.
I can jump. I rolled a 3, so 6 + 6, 12, 23 feet.
Okay.
And so Aberdeen runs along the edge of the boat, like the rails, and jumps over to the other side, hits the deck with his shield, rolls up, and just and starts firing at the goblin mage.
All right, and roll the hit.
21, 22.
It's dead.
26. Okay,
you hit it, pop, and he just falls off the side of the boat.
Can I grab his body?
You can grab his body.
And as he's falling off, I'll grab his body.
All right.
Is there any? Do I see anybody else? on the boat?
You're grabbing it, and you see stairs, but you don't see anybody else yet.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm just on the boat for now.
The wasps would still be over there then, right?
Yep.
Because
And it's
okay.
one of them brought him over, and now it's Grimm's turn.
Hey, Mikus.
Yeah, what's up, Bird Brain?
You ready to take some flights?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Grimsby quickly grabs Mikus by the pants and collar, and
Oh no.
pardon my terminology, but tosses the dwarf over to
That's very offensive.
I'll allow it.
over to the other side.
God.
Just the once. Everybody gets one.
All right,
You'll have to toss me.
So what did you use to toss him?
Just my strength.
All right, roll.
My +3 strength, baby, with guidance.
You have to roll a lot.
Oi.
How much does Mikus weigh?
I'm gonna laugh so hard. He doesn't have a weight in his character sheet. I just checked. Damn it.
Oi.
What'd you roll?
Oh,
What did you
no.
roll?
Grimsby just tosses.
What did you roll? 8?
Oh no!
Strength modifier or without?
That's with my
my
strength modifier.
God.
Oh my
So-
god,
so
I've
wait a
been
minute, wait a
rolling
minute.
so.
Wait a minute.
With guidance?
How far away are we?
What did you roll in the guidance die?
Oh my god.
Oh,
I rolled a
my
2 on the guidance die and a
God.
3
Oh,
on my
no.
d20.
So you rolled a 2?
I rolled a 3 on my d20, a 2 on my guidance die, and I have a +3 to strength.
Okay. So you toss him, and as you toss him, he immediately realizes he is not gonna make it.
Oh.
Oh.
Good thing
And-
it's sand. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's still gonna hurt.
I'm gonna need you to roll
Oh.
an athletics check, Mikus, with disadvantage.
Oh, rocking that minus in strength, right?
Okay, luckily my athletics
no,
is +2, so that's I won't have that. I rolled a 17 though.
With disadvantage?
Disadvantage. So roll
What,
again,
how much is the disadvantage?
You have to roll again.
So you roll
and
2
take the
dice and you
lowest.
take the lower.
and you take the lowest one. Yeah.
Oh Jesus Christ! I rolled a 3.
So
So 5.
you hit the side of the boat, and you're trying to grab onto something, but you just don't have the strength with your soft hands, and
Oh.
you begin sliding down the side of the boat, and then you hit the sand. I'm gonna roll damage for you.
Oh god. I'm gonna roll damage for you, he's.
How high is the boat off the ground?
Dude.
Yeah, how exactly? Yeah, that's my next question.
It's not the how far is the boat is he off of the boat? It's how hard did Grim toss him into the boat?
Oh god.
Yeah, you just got basically thrown off of a like single-story building.
I mean, I have a misty step. I got in my back pocket, so I can turn into a little poof of smoke at any point and teleport 30 feet.
As a bonus action, dude, you can reaction. What's it called? Oh God, hellish rebuke the sand.
Can I hellish
Do it.
rebuke Grimsby?
Oh, can I? I think I have to see him to help him. I can't see him, can I?
Because you're on the other side of the boat. But
Fuck.
you do hear the thud. You're gonna take
Oh,
9
wait.
damage from hitting the boat.
Oh. More like
Misty
a poof.
step is a bonus action, so does that count? It's instantaneous.
No, it has to be a reaction.
Bonus
And
actions
you are
already
currently
reaction.
falling from the boat. You are currently falling from what you hit.
Alright, perfect.
How much
and
damage
now
did I take?
You took 9 damage.
And
Alright, and Mikus, it's your turn. You're falling.
okay, so now I'm gonna use my misty step to put myself back up on the boat and
Alright.
catch my breath and curse Grim under my breath.
Sounds good. So you're falling, and in your panic, you just like shit, and you misty step to the boat, and you hit the ground, not hard, but you hit the ground as if you were falling, and you just look at Grim.
Never again. That was your one. That was your one. You don't get any more.
I'm sorry about that. You're a little bit
You're
heavier
sorry.
than I originally anticipated. Maybe maybe laying off the pies a little bit. You know, you might do you a thing or two.
I'm gonna show you what's gonna happen when I lay off the pies. I'm gonna lay up on your face off the side of this boat. You want to get a oh god, I'm dizzy.
Need
All
some
right,
water.
so
I can get you some water.
I can't have you throwing me again. All right, I went up to the crow's nest for you. You threw me off the boat. I've had enough. All right, you gotta calm yourself down. You're out of control. All right.
I'm not gonna throw you into some water. I'm gonna throw some water at you.
You were throwing nothing at me. Again, you are done. All right. And then I just collapse out of the deck.
And now Fee is up.
I just want to keep blasting at him. I'm kind of just mad.
You just want to keep hitting the hobgoblins on the boat, or on your boat, or or do you want to blast at the other boat that's currently burning and has Aberdeen on it?
No, the one's on our boat.
All right, so go ahead.
I feel like I gotta get rid of that.
All right, you guys are most definitely gonna run over these hobgoblins that are still on your boat, and the ones you don't run over are just gonna jump off.
Okay.
Right. So you're gonna definitely kill them with your Eldritch Blasts, the two that you hit, and if you want to attack another one, you can, and then the last one's just gonna jump off.
Okay. I'm going to move. You said it's a 15-foot jump.
Right now, it's a 15-foot jump, but it's upwards. So you're trying to jump up 15 feet.
Oh, up 15 feet. Oh,
yeah.
Jesus.
The reason why Aberdeen made it was because he had some
Jedi
propulsion.
bullshit.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna be chilling, kind of.
Yeah, my class has a lot of Jedi bullshit, but
You know, prayers and wishes for Aberdeen. You know, you're my thoughts.
And now the boat is going to move about 20 feet away from the other boat.
Fuck.
And hobgoblins begin to pour out of the stairway. There's about 10 hobgoblins standing on the deck with their weapons pointing at Aberdeen.
I like my odds.
All right. And from there, I think that's where we're gonna end the session today.
Oh, come
Mid-combat?
on, man.
Combat?
Mid-combat?
In here, no.
Do we? All right, fine. Do you want to fight them, or do you want to just let it be? Because you are surrounded, technically.
Let's let it be.
Do they look like the 10 that just came up onto our ship?
Yes, they are. They look like the 10 that came up on your ship. There are no healers. You killed the only one.
Well, I mean, we can do it now or we can do it next week, but I'm gonna kill every one of these motherfuckers.
All right. So everyone else has the opportunity to try to catch up with the other boat, but right now
we can do it. We can do it next week if you want to.
Yeah. I was thinking that it's going to take a little bit longer because you are on an entirely another boat that is going the opposite direction of your boat.
Yes. Oh, this is gonna be good.
Oh my god.
I don't know how to get up there. I can't fly.
So excited.
If only I had wings.
Jesus Christ, I failed so
Work.
fucking badly at
We have the
tossing.
two worst
literally-
birds ever.
He literally
Oh my
has.
God, I
he
rolled
literally
such
has
a
a
garbage
bonus
today.
action spell he could have used to get across, and still had his action, and you just threw him at the ground.
No, I threw him at the ship.
ground. He threw him at the ship,
Oh.
and he hit the ship and fell.
Oh, good, so good. God, that was so
Thanks
funny.
for that.
I thought it was great.
That was so
Oh
funny.
my
Talking Mickus off the ship.
I
We got
fucking
you,
rolled
buddy.
a 2.
Whose side are you on?
I rolled a 2. Oh.
I just
You son
picture
of a
like
bitch, Eddie.
Grimsby
Oh my
psychotically, like he cheers. He's like, "Yeah, we got him. All right, your turn, Mickus." And he just grabs like Mickus without like Mickus like what? And he's like, "Off you go." While
Oh.
he's
On the other
clapping.
hand, though, hobgoblins are gonna just be like, okay, we're fine. We'll serve you, whatever. This guy's crazy. They're not gonna want to test you. They'll totally comply. You can get them swabbing the decks now.
Oh my
But,
god.
All right.
But
Well,
alrighty, my friends, without further ado, thank you so freaking much for joining us here.
oh
this
wait,
wonderful
before,
Tuesday.
hang on, before
I'm gonna
Next-
do it, Cody.
Okay, you
God.
can mention the movie stream that we'll be doing next Thursday, the 18th. Go ahead.
That's literally what I was gonna fucking do, Cody. That's literally what I was gonna do.
We would hope, but who knows sometimes? You're crazy. Can't predict anything.
All right, we're launching a sideshow. We're finally gonna have Gerardo on, the man who's one of the two people who has literally
this
made
place.
all of this happen.
I
I guess three people.
This place makes me.
Will
feel
be
upset.
on talking movies with us. Eddie
hate you.
will be on unless he quits.
I hate Cody.
I smell a decision change from Grim about how he feels about Aberdeen.
Attention, guys! A player slot has just opened up. We will be losing our friend Cody. Eddie
You
will
gonna throw
be
him off the
murdering
ship
him.
too?
The next session starts and it's like, yeah, so you see the ship with Aberdeen on it, just sail away. And where do you guys go?
Nice.
But yeah, please do join us on that, you guys. It's. I honestly can't wait for it. We've been planning this for a bit, so I'm so glad to be able to do some more content for you guys. Without further ado, please join us.
Yeah,
on
I'm also really glad for the
Shut
content.
the fuck up, Cody! Holy shit!
This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be so
Join
much
us on our
fun.
Instagram. Join us on our Twitter.
Wait, Eddie.
follow the YouTube.
What is
Fuck all
our
of you.
outro?
Fuck all of you. That's what my new outro is.
Grimsby, ladies
but-
and gentlemen.
Always remember, please be kind to one another, because you never know who you're gonna meet along the way. See ya.
All right, guys, remember to be kind because you never know when you're going to meet along the way.
God damn it, Cody!
All right,
Oh my
guys,
God.
remember to be kind to one another.